Hundreds of dollars could soon be headed to thousands of people who were incarcerated in Ferguson.
A court granted preliminary approval for a settlement to move forward after a civil rights group accused the city of throwing people in jail to make money. New tonight, our Brent Solomon shows us who could be owed a payment.
The local protests following the death of Michael Brown not only giving people a chance to be heard, it also prompted action.
It's thousands of people who Ferguson put in jail.
The ArchCity Defenders filed suit against 7 localities in our region, including Ferguson. The group says it all started with
some sort of minor ticket, and then it snowballed, where there were fees they couldn't afford, there were fines they couldn't afford, then they were getting additional fines because they didn't come back to court, they were getting locked up, then they would have to pay bond to get out of the jail. If you had $500, you could walk out the door, and if you didn't have $500, you had to sit there in prison, and we think that was unconstitutional.
All of the localities settled. The court just gave preliminary approval to accept the last settlement to the tune of $4.5 million with Ferguson.
If you are a person that remembers sitting in the Ferguson jail because they were holding you there, maybe you're sitting there because you couldn't pay your bond, or maybe you were sitting there until they released you, you are eligible for money from this settlement.
I asked city leaders here, can Ferguson afford this settlement? And might some city services be impacted as a result? A spokesperson telling me they're not commenting just yet until the court finally approves the settlement. In Ferguson, Brent Solomon, 5 on your side.
Anyone was held by Ferguson from February of 2010 to December of 2022 is asked to get in contact with the administrator handling the settlement, and we placed a link for you on KSDK.com. Each person's payout will be based on how many hours they spent in jail.